The Clew Bay Derby. One of these fixtures in Mayo football, not known for top flight football, kind of more familiar with the lower divisions. It's usually a scrap, and it was nice, but came out on the right end of a 3-1 win. But how do you sum it up, that game?
Oh, it was a scrappy one, you're right, but it was brilliant to get the win over the Rifles, and everyone put in 100% effort, and I think we were well deserving.
And the goal by Cian Connery in the beginning, the free kick. Describe it.
Oh, brilliant. Right in the top corner. It was the start we needed, and Sean Gallagher was nowhere near it. Couldn't do anything about it.
And then moving on from that, the equaliser and then our second goal from Mickey, both profited from mistakes, really.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. The equaliser was sickening for us to concede in such a, by a mistake. But we were evened up then anyway when the fatty keeper made his own mistake. I thought it was fair enough. So, it happens to both teams, so it's alright.
And then, to push the gloss on the scoreline, you came up trumps yourself from getting on the end of another mistake.
Yeah, I was happy to get that one now because I missed a few chances, so I was happy I ran in anyway. He dropped it and knocked it in, and that kind of put the game to bed then, so I was delighted then.
And there were spells in which Westport played some nice football, you have to admit.
It was, yeah. It helps on the Astro as well, no bobbles or anything, so it's good to play football on it, and the pitch is nice and wide. There was a few nice spells, there's a few scrappy spells, but overall I think Westport were the better team, and we were a bit surprised, to be honest, because they only lost to Claremorris by the 1 goal. So we were expecting a harder battle in a way, but we were the best team by far. So.
And to be honest, when you look at your own division so far, your opening game in the division was a proper baptism of fire.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention the scoreline because you know yourselves. Yeah. But the walk-off against Ballinrobe got us off the mark. But that win down in Ackle last week, Ellen got the winner in that one. But that was a huge 3 points.
That was huge. That was we were low on numbers. I think we had 13. It was a scrappy game. Got the 1-0 win. It was nice to boost the morale after the first game of the season. So yeah, it couldn't have gone better, and then to get the results here as well. We're on a nice run now.
Of course, and I think that puts you on second in the table.
I think so, yeah. I think that's, yeah. So hopefully we can stay there, maybe.
Hopefully. And then your last game is against Loughborough, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. So tough game as well.
So whatever about the first game I say, you'll be looking at the season as a pretty decent season. 100%. Probably did better than you might have expected.
100%. I think we're the only second team in the division, so to be in second place with a game left, we can't complain. Everyone's worked really hard and we deserve it.
Indeed. Many thanks for talking.
Thank you, Kenneth.
The Clew Bay Derby is usually, as you probably know yourself over the years playing in it, a tight, scrappy affair. And today was no different. A virtual scrap throughout the 90 minutes, a battle. The points has to be earned, and you had to earn your win today, albeit with a great free kick and a few mistakes en route. But how do you sum up the 90 minutes?
Yeah, I think there was patches of the game there where we kind of played the way we'd like to play. As you said, I think maybe in these local derby games and stuff, it's easy to get kind of dragged into the physical side of it, but I think we done well predominantly. We played well for most of the game.
Talk us through Cian Connery's special free kick.
Lovely free kick. I actually thought Simeon was going to hit it, but he's great technique. He's a great left foot, and he's trying his hardest in training. He's a great lad, so I'm delighted for him, and it was a great. From where we've seen it anyway, it hit really well. I'm looking forward to seeing it on the video.
And the equaliser came through a mistake, and then we got back in front through another mistake with Mikolaj Grabowski.
Yes, yeah. I think the other 2 goals that we got, like you said, kind of came from mistakes or scrappy play, but at the end of the day, the lads reacted well and finished well, so I'm happy with the goals as well.
And of course, Daniel Hoare with the third one in the second half. Another mistake, and he punished it.
punished it. Yeah, simple. Reacted well. That's what we're always on to them about. You know, I think Simeon hit a shot, bounced off the keeper, and Danny reacted really well. Pretty simple, but really good.
And when you look at your very first game away to Claremorris and the result that day, and going from that day to where you are now, I say you probably didn't expect that sort of progression. I say you expected progression, all right, but you didn't expect to be where you are now in the table.
No, well, like at the day in Claremorris, when we played up in Claremorris, it was our first day together. We kind of had a lot of players were unavailable, and that day in Claremorris, actually, everything Claremorris done came off for them, you know. So maybe the scoreline was a bit deceiving as such, but the progressions the lads have showed during trainings here during the week for the last 5 to 6 weeks have been pretty amazing, you know. They're putting in massive effort, they're trying to listen, they're trying to implement the kind of mini structures that we have for them to take out onto the pitch, and I'm hoping that on top of them structures they create themselves. So yeah, happy overall with them and delighted with their progression.
And your final league game, you'll be looking forward to that, and if you get another positive result, you'll be looking at yourselves and say, great season.
Yeah, I think we have 2 games left. I think we might have Smugburgh and Castlebar Town because it runs a bit longer than Division 1. So I think we have 2 games left, and I hope that we can get positive results in them 2 games. And you never know what might happen. Like if we get them 2 wins and hopefully Claremorris step up, we might get another chance at Claremorris. I'd love to get it, just to see the difference between the first day and now, you know. So yeah, happy.
And the players, they're obviously enjoying being involved, getting their football, and getting the results, and learning to improve and learning to progress.
Yeah, I think they're doing really well. You know, I'm demanding an awful lot from them in terms of, you know, what I would consider basic enough things like communication, effort, application. You know, and they're doing well. They are taking it on board, and that's why you see the results there. You know, they're changing their kind of mindset and how they think about football and what they want to bring to the game when they come, and training as well. They're doing it as well. So no, the lads are doing really, really well. I'm demanding an awful lot of them, like, you know. So they're doing really well, really well.
Indeed, and we look forward to seeing how your campaign goes on after today. But
yeah,
big win, well done.
Thank you, Kenneth.